So what's going on, everybody? Getting a little bored with this whole coronavirus thing. I'm sure all of you are too. So that means the reptile room's gonna get a little bit of a facelift today. So as you can tell, I've got my two aquariums here. This is a disgrace, okay? I should be shocked for this right now, but the boy Eric's been lacking. We're gonna get this sucker cleaned out. I'm gonna talk about the flower horn. We're also gonna revamp this 90 gallon. So take a close look right now. Dingy, ugly. Whoever created this had no style, clearly. But we're gonna move this giant gourami. If you can kind of see him in the back there, he's getting pretty big. He's gotta be the size of my hand, and he's gonna get a lot bigger. Finally, he's big enough to move into the pond. So I'm gonna move this iridescent shark and this giant gourami into the 550 gallon. We're gonna get those guys set up there. I'm gonna tear down my 55 gallon cichlid tank. I'm gonna put them in here with the other cichlids, redesign this so they can all live in this 90 gallon. Let's take you along for the journey. I'm gonna show you how it's done. All right, so we're down here. I've got this little contraption here. It's like a siphon unit, but it's got a little hand pump. These are pretty easy to use. I used to have one of those older ones that you kind of fill it up and flip it over, but I like this design a lot more. I gotta make sure my dog's hair's all off of it. So what I wanna do is take some of this water from this aquarium where these two fish are, put them in the bucket, and we're gonna slowly acclimate them to the new aquarium or pond. So if you're a beginner fish person, this is very important to do. If you transfer any fish from bringing them home to putting them in a new aquarium, you want to slowly add water, probably over the course of 45 minutes to an hour, and make sure that they're ready for the new temperature, the new water conditions, because no matter what, they're all going to be different. All right, let's try and get these things out. It's not gonna be easy. Just wanna gently, oh, he's gonna freak. It's okay, little buddy. Probably should get a bigger net. Oh my God. Whoa, he's really strong. Okay, time to get in the big guns. I'll be right back. This sucker will work right here. Whoa! All right, let's just take a quick look at him before we put him in. Holy crap. Now, it's okay just for a second before we put him in the bucket. Look at the size of this fish. Wow, it's big. All right, I'm gonna gently... Whoa, whoa, whoa! I feel really bad. I want to do this and make him as calm as possible, but we're going to get the bucket over there. Let me get this iridescent shark out. You know what, guys? I'm going to wait since this thing is so big and thrashing around. I'll do this one in a separate bucket. See you at the pond. All right, so if I was really smart, I would have a line dripping into this for the next hour, but I'm going to come back probably every 10 to 15 minutes, put about a scoop or two full of water into here just to get them acclimated. And then I'll show you the release of this guy into the pond. So I'm just gonna slowly add that water, try not to disturb him too much. I want him to stay calm. I'm also probably gonna turn the lights off in here for a little bit, just to let the fish acclimate and stay calm and not feel like it's under a spotlight, because I really love this fish. I got this little guy when he was this big, so I wanna be extremely careful getting him in the new water. But I know that obviously this fish is clean, doesn't have any parasites, because I've had him in that tank for quite a while now. And neither do these guys, so we'll do a nice easy transfer over, and I can't wait to see him in this big pond again. It's gonna be really cool. This is really sad. This little turtle used to love us. Now he hates us. Dude, I'm sorry. Please don't hurt me.
He's so
Look
angry.
at this. He's trying to get me so bad. I don't know, ever since he's kind of been this size, I just picked him up. I haven't held him in a little while, but man, he does not like me anymore. He used to just kind of chill. So I'm glad Miguel got to see it. Look at that neck, you guys. Look at that neck. Can you see that? Holy smokes. Let me turn him so you can see the size of that. This thing could probably reach back and get me, so be very careful.
Ooh.
Whoa!
We're about to upgrade him to the bigger pond.
Yeah, we were just about to put him in the bigger pond. I was going to say, if you see one of these in the wild, be careful because they can reach damn near all the way back and bite you. So be really careful about that. We're going to put him in the bigger turtle pond. I'm so sorry. What happened, dude? We used to be boys. Look at that little cutie, though. There's nothing cuter. We're going to get him in the turtle pond. Let's get him in there before he hurts somebody. All right, so it's a little dark in here, but I've got some bigger turtles. So hopefully he won't mind it in here. There we go. Yeah, now he's got this nice big pond. I've got my big African side neck in here. He's a little cutie. It's a little bit dark in here, so it might be hard to see, but we got this little cutie in there. I have a few little smaller red-eared sliders. I believe is a false map turtle. And there's another Mississippi map. Oh, here's the Mississippi map. But they should all be fine in here together and not hurt anyone at all. None of my turtles like me, but he's really cool. He's got some algae growing on his shell and stuff, but I'm gonna do a slight water change. But that little snapping turtle will be more than fine in here. I'm glad to kind of move him up, but my little heart's broken. That little turtle really used to like me. Yep, about an hour or so. We're gonna put him in there and let's see him just swim away to freedom. Now I'm gonna probably drop him over here in a nice clear spot. I'll just kind of go like this. Woo! In style, baby. Sweet. Now the next 24 to 48 hours are crucial. No, I'm just kidding. I think that was in the Despicable Me Jiggle. Anyways, we're going to keep an eye on this guy. I'm going to make sure he's okay, make sure he's swimming and stuff. But just like I thought, he's going in there to hide. I'm going to go over and unplug this kind of bright spotlight over the tank. Let him settle in a little bit. Thank you guys so much. Let's get to that upgrade of the cichlid tank. I can't talk today. We're going to upgrade that. I've got some cool little pots, rocks, stuff we're going to put in there. I really hope you enjoy it. So here we are the next day. Everything's done. I had to change this corner because that probably looks a little bit different to you guys. It ended up collapsing, so I put this extra rock in here. But I really, really like this tank now. It just has rocks going all the way up the back. This is a 90-gallon. I couldn't even tell you how many cichlids in here. There's about 4 adult cichlids, and the rest are like little babies and stuff that we've been raising up that we actually bred and hatched out ourselves. So I'm really happy with this. This is the final product. Big shout out to Ohio Fish Rescue. You know I'm wrapping them right there on the tank. I love those guys. You have to check out their YouTube channel. I'll put a link down below. But let's talk about this flower horn. There he goes. He's finally starting to move a little bit. Look at this goofball. This is one of the fish I've always wanted. Mary kind of really fought me on getting one of these, saying, no, they're ugly, but you're glad we got this, aren't you, Mary?
He grew on me. He's quite cute.
He really did grow on you, seriously. So you can see that big bulb on his head. He's just a champion. I couldn't tell you. I call him a he. I don't know if he's a male or a female. I don't know how you would tell. I'm assuming it's a male, but just because it just looks good, you know, I don't know if the males attract the females like that. Couldn't tell you, but he is a little bit banged up on the side. You can't have anything in this tank, so it can almost be boring to some people. But when you just have this fish in here alone, it really pops. It really looks good. But you don't want him running his head into anything or his body. They're really a goofball fish, so I'm really happy we got that done. No, that's not a real crocodile skull, okay? I would never. But, you know, you got the little air bubbles coming out. It looks a lot better than it did yesterday. But you guys see me do these 2 tanks. I have a few other fish tanks that I need to do now. Oh, but let me show you what I did to the 55-gallon that I took the cichlids out of. I think you're going to like it. All right, so this is that 55-gallon that I used to have all the cichlid tanks in. I converted to a little turtle tank. Get a shot of this little guy right here. There he is, our little spiny soft shell. So this 55-gallon tank is going to house our spiny soft shell for a little while. And we also have a pink belly side neck in here somewhere. He's actually hiding right in the back there. But as you can tell, I lowered the water. I put a turtle dock in here. I got a different type of filter inside. And the only thing that I have to do is I'm gonna get a UVB and a heat light over top of that platform that I have, that floating platform. But I'm really happy with this setup. I think the turtles are too. I just love it. I don't know, I haven't had a cool turtle tank in such a long time. I just keep using tubs, not necessarily tubs, but like ponds and troughs and things like that. But I think it's really cool when you can see through the glass, you can see the turtles swimming around and see how they're doing. We're gonna get some fish in there for them to chase around. But other than that, successful mission. Spring is in the air. Look at this beautiful day out here. We're gonna end the video here. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. You stay safe out there, you stay sane. We'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.